From the Boston Globe from the year 2003. Bowled over by Duckpins. Mattapoissett's lanes still in business after 6 decades. Saturday morning, all 12 lanes at the Bowlmore Duckpin Alley on Route 6 in Mattapoisett were filled with youngsters crowded around scores tables, eagerly awaiting their turns. Kyle Soares, 9, of Fairhaven, took a deep breath, cradled the little ball in the palm of his hand, and eyed the 10 small fat pins at the end of the lane. He took several measured steps forward, then released the ball, which scattered all 10 for a strike. After accepting congratulations from his teammates in the Saturday Morning Youth Bowling League, Soares reflected on the sport. "It's a special game," he said. "You don't come here to win, you come here to have fun." The curious sport of duckpin bowling, unknown in much of the United States, is alive and well in the region. Of the 6 surviving duckpin lanes in the state, 4 are in southeastern Massachusetts. The others are at the Lakeville Recreation Center, Ryan Family Amusements in Rainham, and Durfee Lanes in Westport. Duckpins are hybrid of candle pins and 10 pins. The ball is small, as in candle pins, but the pins are chunky, miniature versions of the ones used in 10 pins. Duckpin can be played in only 10 states, with about 75 duckpin alleys clustered primarily around Baltimore, Washington, and New England. Like bowling centers of all varieties, duckpin lanes have struggled to survive in recent years. Many have fallen victim to rising real estate values and competing demands on consumers' spare time. Mattapoissett's Bowlmore appeared to be headed for extinction last year when its building was put up for sale, but now seems close to having a new lease on life. There was speculation in town that a new owner would raze the building and replace it with a drugstore or some other venture. But Michael Penta of Newton, who summers in Mattapoisett, has said he intends to keep the bowling alley open and renovate the attached restaurant formerly home to the Cathay Temple. Bowlmore owner Kathy Macedo had taken a job as a teacher in the New Bedford public schools in anticipation of the business closing. She said she is thrilled about the opportunity to keep the operation going. Macedo's parents, Jack and Pal O'Leary, ran Bowlmore for 25 years before turning it over to her in 1994. Bowlmore has long been a Route 6 Art Deco landmark. It has turquoise stucco exterior and a squat but sturdy appearance with a low arched roof. Inside, it is little changed from the time it opened in the 1940s. According to Macedo, the only significant upgrade came in the 1950s when automatic pin setters were installed. There is no snack bar, and there are no video games or other distractions. "The people who come here to bowl, said Macedo. Lance Calise, 42, of Mattapoisett, said he has been coming into the lanes since he was a child. "My mother used to set pins here," he said. Calise, who bowls often with his wife, was watching his son Corey, 13, in the Saturday Morning League last weekend. The steadiest business for Bowlmore comes from senior citizens, with their leagues taking over the lanes almost every weekday morning and evening. George Tabor of New Bedford bowls in the Tuesday night league and also comes Saturday mornings to watch his grandchild. "I love to watch the kids. It's a blessing," he said. Because of the smaller pins, duckpin bowling produces higher scores than candle pins. In both sports, bowlers get 3 chances to knock down the pins rather than the 2 rolls and 10 pins. But the smaller ball also makes strikes harder to come by. A perfect 300, which is almost commonplace among the top 10-pin players, has never been achieved in duckpin bowling.